Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Okay, it's 5 a.m. the night before I'm supposed to leave, or the day before I'm supposed to leave. I was so tired last night. Oh my God, this plug near my, this plug, I have all these plugs plugged in over here, and one of them just sparked. Anyway, I was so tired last night because I did not sleep well at all the night before. And oh my God, I was exhausted. I went to bed at like 9 a.m. What? At 9 p.m. So, excuse the yellow here. I'm gonna have to do some color correcting. This is extremely yellow. Let me see if I can fix this right now as it's recording. No. Okay. So how did I get here? It's 5 a.m. the day before I leave. I have nothing packed. My babies aren't ready to go. Girl, I just had to cancel a hotel in one of the cities I was gonna go to because of weather. So I'm just like, what the hell, man, you know? So here's the tea. Here's how I got here. First thing is, working out every day for me, because I'm not used to it, is like a full-time job. So when you're doing, you know, what I have been doing for a living, I work out in the daytime. I'll come home, I'll do whatever I gotta do. I'll make videos, try and edit at night. And then at like 7:30 p.m., I'm so exhausted, right? So I don't do anything else. I don't do any packing. I don't do anything, you know? Then I couldn't decide where to go. So I wanted to go to the Dominican Republic. So I'm going someplace. I'm going 2 places that are non-negotiable, okay? A bitch is trying to go to 3 cities, all right? So I'm going to 2 places that are non-negotiable. And I wanted to go to, another place. What am I saying? I wanted to go to another place, and I wanted it to be like a beachy vibe, you know? So I was gonna go to Dominican Republic. That was number 1 on the list for a long time. Then it was, then it was just maybe go back to Mexico, because I've been to Tulum a couple times, or been to Mexico a couple times over the past few years. And then it was, why don't I go to Puerto Rico? I've never been to Puerto Rico. I've never, you know, and it's crazy because Puerto Rico is part of the United States, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I've never been, and I'm gonna go, you know? Hotels aren't that badly priced. And yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Let's go to Puerto Rico. So super excited, right? Yo, why did no one tell me? Well, I saw it online, but I was like, nah, it can't be that bad. Puerto Rico in May is like monsoon season. It would have rained every day that I was there. And that's just not the vibe I want for Puerto Rico. Like, I have the cutest dresses that I wanted to wear while I was there. And girl, So I made the decision a couple of minutes ago to cancel my hotel. And no, I'm not going to Puerto Rico. So the 3rd city, if it happens, is still up in the air. But the first 2 are non-negotiable. So what I have to do now is take out my braids because I'm not doing my hair. I'm getting my hair done. Take out my braids, and I have to put some clothes in a suitcase. I gotta put some clothes in a suitcase. And then I have to figure out where in the hell I'm gonna go for the 3rd leg of my journey, or if I'm even gonna take it. I don't know. But girl, And by the way, this is a glimpse of my life. Yesterday, I was still trying to like work out and stuff and get back into it because I hurt my knee. So this is me yesterday.
All right, I started the day off by going to Solid Core in downtown Austin. Look at me, I look thrilled. And as is the custom, I went to go get coffee at a coffee place inside of the Line Hotel in downtown. It's just my way of getting to know the city and seeing different things. This place is called, I forget what it's called. I think it's Alfred Coffee. Yeah, Alfred. I'm just gonna say, of all the coffee shops I've tried so far, it is the most overpriced. This coffee right here was like $9. It's supposed to have adaptogens like mushrooms and stuff in it. It so wasn't worth that. It was brown water basically. I could have gone to Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, the lobby of the Line Hotel is beautiful, and they actually have a really great pool that I've seen open on Resort Pass a lot, so I might check it out this summer if I have time. After that, I went walking around in the downtown area a little bit, and this is like a beautiful little park area where people were walking. Then it was time to get my nails done at my favorite Milano Nail Spa ATX. This is me in the chair. They gave me a Vietnamese coffee, and y'all, I was so caffeinated, it wasn't even funny. I put this on camera because I thought it was so cool. They've never used the airbrush machine on me before, and the reason we used it is because I wanted these Aura nails like this. This is what mine look like, and this is what mine look like in the sun at Disney.
So that's not including the time I spent, trying to edit videos and stuff. I'm trying to, and you know what? I'm gonna say this. Mercury retrograde, like April, trying to do shit in April has been really tough. I gotta get my shit together. So that is what I'm trying to do right now. I will check back in with you once I have once I at least have my hair taken down. That's step one. Let me take this hair down. Then it's pack my suitcase. Then it's, I'm gonna try and still go to a workout class today. So we'll see what happens. So it's 5 a.m. So if I'm done with everything by like 7:30, then I'll still go to a workout class. So we'll see. Okay, I'm still working on taking my hair down. This is my life right now. But look at this. Look at this. Not me with hang time. Hello? 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 Am I Beyonce? Am I Beyonce with my all natural? Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The thing about me, y'all, is that my hair actually doesn't grow. It doesn't grow what the hell am I talking about? It doesn't grow like all at one length. The part up top is a lot shorter than the part down below. And I probably need to cut it. Y'all need to be a part of this. Anyway, just wanted to show everybody that. It is 6:23 and the hair is down. It didn't take me, I don't think the whole, maybe when I was talking to y'all earlier, it was more like 5:30 a.m. I don't know, because it would be embarrassing if it took me 90 minutes to take this hair down. But y'all, I don't know what I did different. I haven't done anything different with my hair. Like I haven't even been taking my vitamins for real. Like outside of magnesium at night to sleep, like bro, that's it. But look at this, like, oh, don't pay attention to how dirty it is, please. For the love of God, don't pay attention. But this growth, like what happened? I haven't been doing anything. I mean, I have been eating smoothies, like eating a little bit healthier, working out. Like, does that help your hair grow? Like, what is happening? What's going on? How is my hair? This is long for my hair and it's like thick for my hair. I don't know what I did different. I haven't done, y'all, I'm confused. And this is like in the old days, like before whatever's happening right now. Like, look at this. This is not, I mean, this ain't nothing but it, come on. Are you serious? This is like the hair that I had 10 years ago, but I ain't done nothing different. I don't get it. Look at this. I already showed y'all that hang time. What's going on? Hello? Hello? What is happening? Y'all, not my hair being like here, but like what is going on? Are you serious? You guys, seriously? Did I like trim my edges a bit, like my ends a bit? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I ain't never had nothing like this before. Look at the movement. Oh my God. You know what I did different? This is Tabitha Brown's hairline. Okay. Oh my God. Before I braided my hair, I used this on my scalp. Hello? I haven't seen growth like this in years, you guys. I just took it out of braids. The last time I took it out of braids, I had only used to like braid my hair. And this as my scalp oil, meow. I'm a Donna's recipe hoe now. Cause y'all, this is ridiculous. Wow. Okay, so now I need to start packing. I'm gonna pack for leg 1 of my adventure, and then I'm gonna take a break. I'm going to get the dogs together, take them outside, feed them breakfast, whatever. And then I'm packing for leg 2. Okay, so it's a little misty out here today, so you can see what that has done to my wonderful fro from earlier. But I took the dogs out, I fed them, and we've got the wiggliest puppy in the world here. She's gotten big, y'all. So I do these little wipes. She loves when she hears the package open because she loves this. All right. So we've eaten. They've been outside. It's time for Sebastian to take his allergy meds. Boy, I feel like I spend like the first 10 minutes of my day, or what, hour of my day just medicating and feeding these dogs. Trying to spend extra time with them today, picking them up and stuff because, you know, of course, I'm going out of town. Do you know that? You know what that means? Baby. All right. Oh, you didn't see this. So since you guys saw her last, big girl. Since you saw her last, she's gonna let you see. She has a collar. Took me forever to get her name. A little heart with her name on it with Sam on there. Yeah, there's Sam. Okay, let's go back to business. I ain't never started no damn business. Let's get to the business. Sorry, y'all don't ever get a chance to see the big boy because he exploded in size. If you've been a follower for a while or you've been a subscriber, you know this one here. I used to be able to pick him up. I have a reel on my Instagram where I was dancing with him in my arms. I can't pick this damn dog up anymore. He is 77 pounds. Where's my little baby? He just ballooned up. Now when he walks around, Sebastian is, he's Great Pyrenees. He's German Shepherd. A big boy. Mommy loves. Yeah, mommy loves. Okay, now I can get to my business. Sorry, before I go inside again, I just wanted to show y'all like the hair. And this is just taking it out of braids. Like the thickness and the fullness of it. It's gone down a little in body because it's misting out here today, but my God. I've decided I'm going to Ulta this morning, and I just missed the sale where she had her products 30% off until April 20th, but I'm going to Ulta this morning and I'm gonna go get her shampoo and conditioner too to try that out. When I went to my parents' house, I found this robe. This is what happens when you clean your room too hard. Uh-oh. But I actually ordered this. During the pandemic. So I was in my late 30s when I bought this. So it's a dinosaur robe. I was going through it, y'all. I was going through it in the pandemic. I was just drinking wine and ordering on Amazon.
All right, best laid plans, right? You know what they say about your plans. So this is actually the next morning. My dad ended up coming into town, because look at him struggling with the dogs, because he had a business trip, which was so helpful. This is the morning of my flight, you guys. I still hadn't finished packing for myself, and I had not finished getting the dogs ready. So this is me getting their food ready. And shortly after I finished getting all their food ready, we headed to the airport. This is the dogs in the backseat of my dad's car, and this is me on the plane getting ready to head to LA, or to the North Hollywood area where I would be staying with friends. This is North Hollywood. I cannot believe it's been almost 5 years since I lived there. That's crazy. This is downtown LA. We had to go into town for something, and then it was off to Newport Beach. Here I am shoved behind the car seats. That's how I rode down there. And this is the morning after. Okay, I'm currently in Newport Beach, California, because at the beginning of last week, or 2 weeks ago, my friend called me and asked me if I would help be the videographer at her sister's wedding. And I was like, why not? You know? So I've got my camera, I've got my stuff with me, redid my hair. It's not exactly the color I like, and it's a little bit too long for me. So I'm not quite sure how long I will have it, but it is pretty. I am currently in the room eating a charcuterie board and black coffee for breakfast. And I'm gonna go and I'm going to take a shower, which I need to already be out of actually. And then I'm gonna go help set up some more stuff. And then I am going to start filming for the day, start being a videographer, start doing that whole thing. This is not my footage. This is stock footage, but I don't want to violate the couple's privacy and put them on YouTube. That wouldn't be cool. But these were the vibes. It was a black couple. It was a super beautiful wedding, and I was grateful for the opportunity. This is me the next morning. I felt like absolute shit. I felt like I'd been hit by a Mack truck. I was so exhausted. This was my room. This is what it looked like, and this was my face. Do I look swollen there? I don't know. I feel like I look swollen and shiny and ridiculous. Anyway, I had to get up and start getting ready to go to the Orlando airport. Y'all, one thing about me, I love to wear all black to the airport. And also, I love a time lapse. I love setting the camera up and doing just like a time lapse video. I think it looks cool. Anyway, got dressed, got ready to go. I flew out of LAX, and I was actually really surprised because the last time I flew out of LAX, it was like almost 10 years ago, and they've done so much with the airport. I normally do Bob Hope. I got a smoothie. I felt like I needed some fruits and vegetables, but this one was all sugar from Earth Cafe. And then I discovered right next to my gate this place called Quench, and they had a menu that I liked. So you know what? I was like, I'm a grown adult. I don't want this smoothie no more. I'm getting a new one. So I got a green smoothie. Bad idea on a day of travel. This turned my, you know what? I'll just say I had to go to the bathroom after this. But yeah. This is the next morning in Orlando, Florida. This was the pool area of my hotel. There's a Mickey. Apparently it's a thing when you're in the Mickey universe to find like all the hidden Mickeys everywhere. Anyway, this is me looking relaxed and refreshed, getting ready to head to the breakfast. Why am I looking at the camera like that? Getting ready to head up to the breakfast buffet that they had here. Okay, so at this hotel, they do not have a free breakfast buffet. Breakfast is available, but you have to pay $27. I was like, you know what? I'm here. Why don't I try it out? So I walk up all these stairs, right? And I get to this room. There's nobody in here. Like the lights are, well, there's a couple people, but now what is really cool about this is the view. You're eating breakfast in front of this beautiful view. I can't believe I didn't show you guys, but it was a really nice view. However, the buffet in itself is not worth the $27. Right, so I'm about to catch the little tram or shuttle to Magic Kingdom. But I just wanted to pop on here really quickly and say 3 years ago. So this is, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know, oh God, then you know that this is like the outfit that I wore when I went to Magic Kingdom the last time. I didn't have a Disney shirt or anything. So I got to the park, bought one, and then, went about my day. Bought these Mickey Mouse ears when I went. Everything is from 3 years ago. So the last time I went to Disney was 2021. I went to Disneyland in Anaheim. In 2021, when I went to Disneyland, I was really hoping, thinking, praying, wishing, hoping, obviously, that by the time I went back, I wouldn't be alone, I was 37 years old. And while it was the end of that year, it was the beginning of my content creating journey. I didn't know what the next year might hold, being my year 6 in numerology, the soulmate year. I didn't know what that might hold. And I said, maybe the next time I go back, I'll be with my significant other, or hell, maybe something beautiful, miraculous will have happened and I'll actually be here with me, my partner, and our toddler. I had no idea that literally in 5 months' time, I would learn what I did about my reproductive system. And I had no idea that I would still be so very single. And that I would still be doing these kind of things by myself. And it only stings. I think Disney stings more than anything else, because Disney is a place that I always went with my family. And when I was younger, I thought, oh, I'll take my family there when I get to be an adult. I'm the most adult I've ever been, 40 years old, doing Disney World all by myself at my big age. And it does kind of sting. But it is what it is. All right, here I am on the shuttle bus to Magic Kingdom. I don't know if you guys can tell, but number 1, my glasses are broken. Number 2, I'm pissed. This is my stank face because there weren't enough seats. Anyway, I didn't end up going to Magic Kingdom. I ended up going to Epcot. And, I just can't say enough in this moment. I was in full tears. I was crying. I was so emotional. I mean, I've waited so long to get back to this place, and it was just seeing it again, brought back all of the excitement of being a little kid. I could not wait to get on this ride. This used to be a different ride when I was little, but they changed it way back in the early 2000s, and I've been wanting to ride it for years. It ain't nothing special. You just go on a little adventure to try and find Nemo, but what you see on the bottom is my little seat that I sit in, or that you sit in on these rides. It's your shell. And there's that stingray thing. I haven't watched Nemo in so long. Nemo's been out for almost 30 years, y'all. Well, 2003. So almost 28. Crazy. 2004? I don't know. Anyway, here's that turtle that screams in there. And yeah. Oh, and then this is a beautiful shot of Epcot. Okay. If you've never been to a Disney park, and I can't believe I'm talking into the camera like this. Look how liberated I am right now. Anyway, if you've never been, then you may not know, or you may be like me and have forgotten why they're different. So like I've probably said in the voiceover already, I wanted to go to Epcot. This is not what I wanted to wear. So when I go back to the hotel this afternoon, I'm going to change into my Epcot outfit, which means that I'll have to wear this again at whatever. We'll figure it out. But this is the park that's more like nature, the world. I might need to read their Wikipedia page. I don't really know what this is. What is it? I've ridden, like you guys have seen, I rode the Nemo ride, but I went into another building and they were like, this is all about, oh no, not a crow. Oh, okay. Anyway. They were like, this is all about soaring around the world and learning about nature. It's very nature. Oh, I have to go. I want to get the monorail. Okay, at this point in time, I didn't think I was going to be able to ride the monorail this trip to the park because I didn't get a park hopper ticket. I did get to ride the monorail the next day. Epcot was in the middle of one of their festivals. It's their flower festival. They have so many beautiful festivals. I mean, this is one of our national parks, I feel, as a country. Anyway, I didn't get to do the full like around the world thing, but I did want to go to to just like check it out. And so I went into the Mexico portion, and they have this exhibit there now. And the exhibit is dedicated to like Coco, that movie that came out a couple years ago, and like, the Day of the Dead and all those traditions. And, they have this little thing. It's so cool. Like, I cannot stress enough how cool it is. Anyway, so I ended up going on this ride, the Three Caballeros, the movie that starred Donald Duck and these three other ducks. It's kind of like It's a Small World, but Latin America themed. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the music. I did not enjoy that I had to ride an entire, like I was on a whole raft by myself, basically. I was the only one on my thing, but that's fine. There they are. Hadn't thought about them in years. And then I went back to the hotel, or went to Bonnet Creek Resort and did my timeshare thing. I have a whole story about it. I tell you guys later, but whatever. After that, I went and I changed into this little outfit. I didn't know how popular these little rompers were and how necessary they are for Disney World, but I was happy I brought mine with me. So I don't know if you can hear me with this music in the background. It's probably super loud. If it's loud, I'll just do a voiceover over this part. But I basically went back to the hotel, and I was getting so hot in those jeans and with that shirt. So after the presentation, I went back to the hotel, and I noticed people were wearing just like short sets. So I brought one with me, went back and put it on. This is my Disney thought era, I guess. I'm waiting for my Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Oh, my map. I'm waiting for my Guardians of the Galaxy ride for my number to come up in the queue. This has been the most fun day. You guys have to come. If you go, I think I've already said this, but you have to go in the low season, right? Coming here in the summer. So anyway. I'm going to, I guess, walk over to Guardians of the Galaxy now. So here we go. Okay. Before Guardians of the Galaxy, because my wait time, once I joined the queue, and if you don't do Disney World, just FYI, you can join a queue on your phone. But because I joined the queue, I was able to, I had a place in line, but I had to wait 280 hours. So that's like a little bit over 2 hours. So before I went over to Guardians of the Galaxy, I got on this little ride. This is inside the Epcot ball. If you know, you know. This is Spaceship Earth. You fill out a little survey before you ride as you're going up into the ball. This is me going into the ball. And then look at this. They like take a picture of me. And I was so confused. I was like, why are you doing that? So I still didn't know the answer. I'm going to find out. This is me filming the inside the ball. Y'all, I love animatronics. I love to just sit and watch the robots and see the animatronics, especially when you haven't seen it in years. This is a question I have for people that go to Disney all the time. Like, doesn't it kind of get old to see this stuff? Because they don't change it out. But I hadn't seen this in 22 years, so I was all in there. I tried to get all the black people. This is called the progress. You're looking at progress. So I tried to get all the stuff that I felt was pertinent. Anytime I saw a black robot doing something, I tried to get them in the camera. I was like, we were there too. But yeah, so you're going up through this ball and you're seeing, human beings and how there she goes. Go ahead, girl, working on the first computer or whatever that was. You're seeing how human beings have contributed to the overall progress of technology in this country. And then they take you in this room or this portion where you look up and you see the stars and all that good stuff. And then after this, they come back and they're like, hey, we remember your choices from earlier. This is what your future is going to look like. And if you guys notice, the picture they took of me, it becomes like my little avatar. And I thought that was so funny. So I clicked a bunch of things about like health and wellness and stuff. And so my whole presentation was about health and wellness and all the different things I'd be able to do with health in the future. I thought this was really cute. They, there I am in my flying car, very Jetsons, right? And then there's my boyfriend. They want me to have a man in the future. So good for Epcot for looking out So there's my man, and then these are our neighbors. She wouldn't be allowed to come over. And then there's our other neighbor. So actually, she's giving me Gloria Pritchett from Modern Family so she could come over. Anyway, that was the end. And then it was off to Guardians of the Galaxy. And I mistakenly thought that this was going to be another ride where I just kind of floated along and I got some animatronics. It is not that. It is a wild roller coaster. The graphics are like the best I've ever seen. The music, I mean, it's so cool. The ride is so cool, you guys. But if you get motion sickness, if you get whatever, any of that stuff, you may want to watch it. I did not realize like how, oh look, yeah, he's in there. He's included. I didn't know he was in these movies. But I got so sick. I got so sick on this ride. Like, it was not even funny. I thought I was going to throw up. I'm back in the Connection Cafe after riding Guardians of the Galaxy. Y'all, I almost threw up in there. I had no idea it was a roller coaster. I did no research. I just showed up here today with that baby, apparently. All the babies, all the noises. I still feel like I could throw up. Like, I got out of that ride. I had tears all over my face. My stomach felt like absolute... All right, so after struggling to get those words out and the baby just wasn't having it, I went over to Club Cool across the street from the Connections Cafe, and I found my favorite remedy for a upset tummy, a ginger ale. So I drank that ginger ale and made my way into the World Showcase again because I had reservations at a Japanese restaurant for dinner. I'm in the France portion now. I can't wait to go back, you guys, because I am going to spend so much time like in the World Showcase. I'm so excited. I will never do drink around Epcot because I will be by myself when I go, and that's just not safe. But I'll definitely have a couple of them. Anyway, this is the Japanese area. I can't wait to go to Tokyo in life too. That's what I want to do. This is me going up the stairs to the restaurant. Oh my God. So many stairs. And then this is the inside of the restaurant. So there's two parts. There's like a sushi part, and then there is the hibachi part. I didn't know that I made reservations for hibachi, but I did. And of course, just like when I went to Cancun, I ended up at a table filled with strangers I didn't know. And there was a young woman who asked me, oh, that was a really good drink. My tummy was feeling better by now. But there was a young woman at the table who asked me, you're here by yourself? Like, what happened? And I just find it interesting that I always end up having these conversations with people. But I had to tell her, I said, babe, what happened is I wanted to go somewhere and I was ready to go. And so I went. And, in life, you're going to find you can't wait for people. She was like 19 years old. And hey, maybe her life might end up differently and she'll always have someone to go with. But I told her, I said, never stay home because you don't have someone to go with. And she asked me, she goes, well, are you at least having a good time? Are you having fun? And it was so crazy that she asked me that because literally 30 minutes before, I had been thinking to myself how peaceful and nice my day had been and how blessed I was to have like a mind that was calm enough to be able to enjoy this experience on my own because a lot of people couldn't do it. I had just been thinking that. And then she asked me that question. Anyway, here I am at the end of the night. And this is the next morning. I am ironing my outfit. Here we are, Disney day 2. This is the outfit. You can't really see it because I got it, but it's like another little short set. Both of the short sets I have are from Fashion Nova. This one has a lot of room. So, that's nice. The other one that I wore yesterday, I came back here and the crotch had completely ripped. So that was definitely an accident. But yeah, this was actually supposed to be my Epcot outfit, but it takes a long time to get on and it was super wrinkled. So I decided to wear it today. It's supposed to be Epcot because Epcot is like adventure, bringing together communities, blah, blah, blah. And this feels very adventurer to me, So yeah, I hope it holds up better than the other one, which I actually had to throw away because it was a huge hole. I mean, my whole vagina was out, and I didn't know until I got back here. So anyway,
I want to talk a little bit about yesterday while I get ready for today. So the biggest things from yesterday would be the fact that like I was so tired today from all of the walking. I just don't know how my parents did it, like how they went and took us on trips and stayed alive for, like, I don't know how they did it. I don't know. I'd have to be on some kind of medication to take a child to Disney World. I said the same thing when I went to Disneyland though, you know, like, oh well, it'll dry. Like, I know it's for kids, but oh my God, it's exhausting. I went and did a timeshare presentation. That's how I got these hotel rooms, which I'm sure I've explained already. And I never requested. I don't ask for that. That is not what I want. I'm not interested. I don't give a damn. But when they get you on them presentations, they try and dig sell you. And based on the city that you're in when you go to the presentation, that's like the quality of their salespeople, right? Orlando, Florida, big guns. Get the big guns out. I mean, super salespeople. The lady I had yesterday was so sweet and so intense. And we started off the conversation really positively. We started off by talking about like the importance of, you know, health. She started by telling me that she's in therapy because her husband passed away about 2.5 years ago. We started talking about the importance of a wholesale mental health care like system. So not only getting therapy and talking about it, but also if necessary, taking medication to manage whatever you've got going on, whether that is medication that will help you sleep at night, medication that will help you stress. We started talking about vitamins. And I was telling her that I've been really leaning into taking more vitamins because I put on perfume, I didn't put on deodorant. I've been really leaning into taking more vitamins because I like the way that it helps me manage my stress. And she was like, yeah. And she pulled out some St. John's wort, which I haven't seen in years. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, so you get it. So we're talking about this. We're talking about taking care of our bodies. We start talking about traveling. She tells me about her life. And, you know, we're just talking and bonding as girls. Then she's got to turn up the salesman, right? And the thing is I let people do their little sales pitch, but I know I'm not going to do it. Please. I am not in the position of my life to buy a damn vacation home when I don't even have a home. You know, a home that I like own or whatever. So I go to this thing. I listen to this woman's presentation. She gets ready to take me on the tour of the property though. And she goes, hey, I just want to let you know. And I don't know if she told me this so maybe I would buy from her, or if she just told me because she was just being open and just wanted to tell me. But she goes, I want to let you know there was another coworker and he saw that you were a single woman. And he said that he refused to help. He did not want to help you. He didn't want to take your tour because you probably could not afford the property, which true, but it's not because I'm single. It's because I ain't got it like that, you know. I'm sure there's lots of single women out there who buy houses and things for themselves every day. It's not singlehood. It's how much money you have in your bank. Anyway, so she's like, I got so mad when he said that. And I said, you know, who are you to say that because she's single, she can't afford A, B, C, D? And she goes, you know, so I told them I would take your call, and whether you said yes or no, I would be there for you because I cannot stand that he said that. And I'm thinking, I'm like, either she's a really great saleswoman or like I was really protected today. Because I mean, if that man had done my tour, I probably would have ended up cussing him out. Because the thing is, and I want to stress this, I don't ask for this shit. I don't care about having a vacation. I don't want a timeshare. I don't want.
Okay, who knows what I was saying, but I was feeling very passionate about it. I don't think I'll ever go to another presentation again. Like, the gift will have to be really intense. Here I am with another time lapse because this was actually the day that I was checking out of this hotel and going over to the next hotel I was going to stay at.
Okay, I have 7 minutes. Oh, 6 minutes now. Damn. Anyway, here are my ears, my earrings. Getting my wallet together. Gotta reopen my suitcase to put these 2 toiletry bags in.
a gift from the bride and groom. I'll do something with that today. See if I can get a free ride to Magic Kingdom one last time. The hotel offers free like rides to the parks and stuff. I need to know where I put my charger. Let me find my charger for my phone. Because that's a bitch when you're out there. Yesterday I was giving young thought. Today I am giving middle-aged thornback, or I don't know. But let's get checked out and let's go to Magic Kingdom. Okay, so I had some time before my shuttle came to take me to Magic Kingdom. The hotel held my luggage while I waited. This is me having a coffee from Joffrey's, which is a popular little Orlando coffee shop. And here I am in Magic Kingdom, everybody. I made it back. And I was so excited once I figured out I was going to get to go on the monorail. I was like, yay, childhood memories unlocked. Here I am waiting on the monorail. And one thing about the monorail to me is that it stinks. It always smells like stale, chewed up gum. So when the doors opened, I was expecting to smell that smell. And honestly, I was right. It definitely had that odor to it. If the doors ever open here. Gotta wait for people. I didn't even realize that. They open on one side and then, yeah. Okay, so here we go inside the monorail. So fun, so excited. Woohoo. I took my seat next to the window. I wanted to make sure I could record everything. This is me processing how bad it smells in here. I have a sensitive sense of smell, you guys. And this is me also wanting to record myself on the monorail. Pretty soon I'm going to show you what my view was out of the window, because I think it's interesting to get the view. This is probably the longest I've ever recorded myself. I think this day I was being just really like indignant. Like, yeah, I'm recording myself. What's anybody going to do about it? Anyway, that is my view. You can kind of see Epcot over there. Or is that, oh no, that's Tomorrowland. That's Magic Kingdom. That's what I'm able to see. That's what we were able to see from the monorail, which was really exciting. And there she is. There's Magic Kingdom, Main Street, USA. And there she is. This is around the time that I called my dad to let him know, hey, Dad, it's always important for me to like show off to them that I've made it back to these spaces they took me as a kid. Here are the Dapper Dans. If you've been to Magic Kingdom, you know they perform right there on Main Street. And these used to be so cool to me when I was little. I was like, they made them come alive. They made the windows come alive. And as an adult, I'm looking at it and I'm like, they're really only moving from side to side stuff. Like, it's okay. But when I was little, I thought that was so like magical that they had done this with the windows. You know what I noticed? Whenever it comes to Little Mermaid, there's a real lack of Halle Bailey's interpretation. Like all that rigmarole we went through for Black Mermaid, all the merchandise is still Ariel. All of it is still, it's like that movie never happened, honestly. Okay, I had to get myself a new backpack or something. One of the things that you need to have with you when you go to these parks is lots and lots of chargers. So I had to get another bag because my bag, I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. My bag was too small to fit all my chargers in and all my extra stuff. So there I am with my tourist bag and ready to go for a full day in the parks. or what I thought was going to be a full day. Anyway, here is the train. I love something to move me around, and the train dropped me off in, I think this is Fantasyland. Yeah, I think that is where I was dropped off at. So I got off the train, and I'm in some place called Storybook Circus. I've never heard of this in my life. You all, I fear this was the worst outfit to wear because it is very non-liquid absorbent, which means that when I start sweating real bad here in a second, everybody's gonna know. Oh, that's where I need to be, right there. All right, here is my favorite place in Magic Kingdom. It is called Tomorrowland. If you have never been to Disney, this is Tomorrowland. And this is like my family's favorite ride when I was little. This was the place that we would sneak into to rest. My dad loves this ride. So this is another time I had to FaceTime my dad, let him know, hey, I made it back to Carousel of Progress. And he was so excited. I actually filmed this part just so that he could have it, because he loves the song that the characters sing in this. And if you've ever been on this thing, you know the song. The song is about to be sung really quickly here, so I'll just be quiet while they get ready to sing so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, I actually tried uploading this to YouTube already with this song in it, and I got a copyright strike, so I had to go back and take that out. But it's the song that goes, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. You know what? I'm not gonna sing it for you. Look it up, okay? I'm sure the ride's been around since the 1960s, so you can find a rendition of the song. My dad loves it. He used to love this ride when we were little. And so I definitely had to record this and send it to him. But I can't post it on YouTube because then they'll demonetize my video. So I feel like this used to be a longer ride and the end used to look different. They've kind of mushed together a lot of different scenes now. People don't like it as much as they used to. This is the last scene. It didn't used to be like this. It's crazy how much the inventions that they show off, though, how much stuff actually came to pass. But people actually get up and try and walk out of the Carousel of Progress now. And so it stops the whole ride for everybody. And it's kind of not the experience it was when I was a kid. So, but I did want to record that for my dad, just like show him. This was the restaurant I ate at. I forgot the name of it. I will put it up here on the screen. Oh, it's in the Grand Junction something. This was an African rosé. I was so excited to have this option. Again, when I was little, we didn't do this. We didn't do reservations. Like, this was not, no. So it's nice to be able to come. Those are my two favorite hot sauces, sambal olik and sriracha. When I came out of the restaurant, I stumbled onto a parade. I love the fact that there's parades any and every time of day. And then I went and I decided to ride It's a Small World because there was no line. When I was a little kid, there were times that we waited hours for this ride. Like in the rain, we had to have like our ponchos on, and we waited at one point. My dad said one time we waited 90 minutes to get on this ride. What in the hell? Or like he would be in line and we would all go do something else and come back. And look, I'm looking at the camera here because I'm like, this is not worth that. There was not even a 10-minute wait for this ride, and that's how it should always be. But it was nice and relaxing, you know, because I was in the sun, I was slightly buzzed, you know, so my stomach was not completely feeling better from the day before. So I knew I wasn't going to ride like Space Mountain or anything crazy, no Tron for me, nothing like that. So this was nice. I wanted to ride a Haunted Mansion, but they wanted too much. I'm not waiting in that line for like 30 minutes to get on that. Anyway, so I went over back to Tomorrowland and I did the Buzz Lightyear. There's a picture of me shooting the little targets in Buzz Lightyear. And then I got on my favorite thing that I don't remember riding as a kid called the People Mover. I love this little ride. It takes you all around like Magic Kingdom a little bit. Well, all around like Tomorrowland for sure. And, you know, Walt Disney was so obsessed with like space and progress and communities. Y'all know I had to look up his birth chart, and I was expecting to see a lot of Aquarius in there because those are very Aquarian themes, but I didn't see that. I saw a lot of Capricorn, and he did have Pluto in his 9th house, which Pluto is like the disruptor, and the 9th house is the house of education and thought and stuff. And so maybe he's like, I don't know. Anyway. More to come on that. But anyway, this is the orbiter, the astral orbiter. You fly around in this, and you're flying high above Magic Kingdom. I was having a good time until I realized that we were spinning, and I didn't like the spinning. I don't like anything that makes me dizzy. So I brought my little rocket down a little bit and lower to the ground because I didn't want to be dizzy. So, but that was fun. It was fun riding on this. It was really quick. And then I went and got a milkshake because I wanted something sweet. And so I got a $9 milkshake, another thing I couldn't do as a kid. Then I went back to my new hotel to check in. And my plan was to check in and then go back and watch the fireworks. But as soon as I checked in, an alarm went off. Somebody was vaping or smoking in the hallway. And the alarms were going off. You can see like lights blinking here. Maybe you can see that. Yeah, you can see the lights blinking. You guys can probably hear them in the background here. And then another time lapse to show people evacuating.
It's the next morning. I was supposed to make it back to Magic Kingdom in order to see the lights. I wanted to see the fireworks show, but when I got in here and that alarm was going off, I was like, give me the free drinks. I'm going to bed. So I did. I did go to bed. Let me show y'all this room. So this is the Drury Inn. Please don't pay attention to how I have my luggage all over the floor. This is the Drury Inn and the Drury Inn in Disney Springs. And let me just be clear. You can get here at this hotel free dinner, free breakfast, 3 free drinks a night at the happy hour. They have a huge pool and they have a bar that actually like serves food until late if you need to eat late, and it's got a full menu. It just, when I came in, I was like, why in the hell are there so many parents and children? And then I saw all the free stuff you get and I was like, oh, no wonder. This is a much better bang for your buck if you're a family and you're traveling and you're going to Disney. The other hotel, super quiet, but the room was not as good. I mean, this place has a beautiful bathroom, like with so much space to get up and get dressed. And the other hotel just didn't have that. Didn't have any of that stuff. The bathroom was ass. The bathroom was so bad. So anyway, I'm gonna go grab myself some of that free breakfast and I will be right back. Me every morning, I need to get the healthiest option they have. Also me.
All right, so you can take the girl out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the girl. I love biscuits and gravy. This was so much more of a better breakfast than that $27 thing I paid for, and it was free. They were doing cheer championships while I was there, like I said in my other video, and I love the door. I remember doing this when we did NCA when I was in high school. This was the view of the pool from my level, from the 6th floor. Great pool. My problem with it is there's so many kids and they were in there stunting and doing diving, and it's just a lot. So it's not a relaxing pool. This is me on my way to go downstairs to turn in my luggage. I had to take a picture of all the little girls in their like regalia, but the lobby was packed. There were so many people. So I was happy to get out and head over to Disney Springs. Now I didn't know what this was, okay? But it's just like a big, it's so big. You will hear me say that a lot in this portion of the vlog. Big outdoor mall area with lots and lots of Disney themed paraphernalia and gifts and stuff. A Disney Christmas store. Here's my thing. You can buy all of this stuff on Amazon or online. Why would you come here, buy it, and then have to worry about taking it all home with you? Like, to me, this is great just to see, but I would never come here and like, I don't know, we bought a whole bunch of stuff at Disney Springs. Like, what do you mean? Well, maybe you can't find that. I don't know. I thought these ornaments were really cute. I thought they were adorable. This is another store that I thought was cute and fun, the Art of Disney. And to me, this store just illuminates the fact that I do feel like Disney, when it comes to the projects and stuff they put out, their best days are kind of like behind them, which is a sad thing to say. They need a new project and they need one now, because you look at something like this and like these videos, these movies and things they made have stood, like The Little Mermaid's almost 40 years old, y'all. You know what I mean? After I came out of that art store, I went to the Rainforest Cafe. Now I know you can find these anywhere, but like I've never been in my entire life. And so I was like, now's the day. And I knew I wasn't going to eat anything, but I thought, why don't I get a little drinky drink? I thought that was so cool that it again, these are everywhere. And why was this my only souvenir? I have a souvenir Rainforest Cafe cup now. But yeah, I just had the time of my life eating in here until I found out that there was a dinosaur restaurant down the street with a theme bar. Like, this is what you see when you walk in. This is the bar over there. I would have loved to go there, but I had already been to the Rainforest Cafe. This is inside where everybody's eating. How cool is this? Like, if you've been here before, you have to let me know. I didn't even know this existed. Probably didn't when I was a kid. I would have loved to have eaten here. When I go back next time, I definitely will. This is my shit right here. This is so fun. Like, look at this. Look at all the dinosaur stuff. And you guys, it's a huge restaurant. It is a huge restaurant. And I just thought all of this was so cool. This is me walking around some more. I ended up eating at that restaurant to the right, the ramen. I couldn't believe how big this place was. Like, at this point, I'm trying to, I guess, show y'all, you know, how I'm walking. I don't really know the point. This is one of many clips that I'm like, I was going through them and I'm like, girl, what is this? What are you doing? What are you showing people?
Okay, I've only walked like part of this place, but woo, man, there's a lot over here, y'all. Yeah, there's a lady who just said this place is huge, and she's not wrong. There's so much here. My God, there's so much here. The people, they're everywhere. Is it hot today? I don't know. I had to take off my jacket, so, but then I get my little tan. So I like that. I don't know what I'm saying. It's so hot. I'm hot. It's hot.
So in the original voiceover I did for this video, or the original recording, I am giving some very false information about this balloon. I'm confusing it with like the dinner in the sky that they do in like the Dominican Republic and like Puerto Rico and stuff. I think this is just a hot air balloon ride. But in this, when I'm talking to the camera, I'm basically talking about how people drink and eat up there. And I just don't think that that's true. So I decided to put a voiceover in for this part because I don't want to spread false information, but it still looks cool. All right, here is the ramen restaurant that I ate at. I've been saying, you'll notice I in general eat a lot of Asian food whenever I can. This was the bathroom. I thought this was really cute. I thought a lot of men on this wall were very handsome. I asked my waiter if he knew who any of them were, and he said absolutely not. I thought he was the most handsome, and everybody should know it, apparently. This is my appetizer, these little dumplings. They had, listen, I wasn't a super fan of any of the food that I ate at this place, but it was reasonably priced. You know, so it is what it is, but I wasn't like a super fan of the dumplings. They were okay. And I was really not a fan of the ramen that I got, and you'll see that in just a second. I like a more savory kind of ramen, and the way that this was seasoned, the way that it was made was not to my taste. So I ordered this big bowl and didn't even really end up eating it, which is always a problem. Anyway, here is some more clips of the outside of Disney Springs. This is the World of Disney store. Remember when Disney stores used to be in like every mall? It was so fun to go in there.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be like a San Francisco Ghirardelli Square kind of thing. You know, a couple of shops, a cute little, I went last year, it was a couple things you could see, but it wasn't too overwhelming. This place doesn't stop. I mean, I thought I was in the middle of it like 10 minutes ago whenever I went to go get the ramen. I was not in the middle of it. Oh, I guess 20 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, it is time for me to go back to the hotel and get a car and get to the airport. The Disney trip has come to an end.
Okay, this is my last shot that I got before I started conserving power. This is a statue I really wanted to see. It's in the Orlando airport. It is, I'll put a link about the artist, but it's been there for like years. This is me getting back home with the babies, I think maybe like Saturday or Sunday when I was back home. And this is me with the big boy, never to be left out. And that is the end of my Disney trip.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.